Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back on the YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing top ladder with 2.5 wall breaker cycle. You heard that right. So you guys might think of 2.6 as being the cheapest deck in the game that's viable, but there's this deck that's 2.5 elixir, and a lot of people have been using it recently, last season and this season. It's definitely not an easy deck to play, but because of how strong the wall breakers are in the miner, it works really well. And then you also have the Hunter, which in my opinion is a very underrated card that's great on defense, especially versus air. This is why with this deck you can beat Balloon. It's all because of the Hunter. And then you also have the Poison, which you can use to defend things like Golem pushes, Graveyards. Very, very good to have the Poison to be able to beat Graveyard. I actually beat Graveyard the other day. Really close match versus it. And the Poison is what allows you to do that. You also have the Log, which helps versus log bait, as well as pushback, and then you're getting a lot of chip on the other person's tower. So I'm going to show you how this deck works. I'm going to try to push to at least 7,200 with it. I'm still a little sick. I don't feel sick. I'm not congested at all anymore. As you guys know, my last few videos, you probably knew I was sick if you watched them. Yeah, nothing bad. Like I said, just a cold, but I'm at the coughing phase of it, you know how when you're done with towards the end of the cold or flu, you start coughing a lot. I'm kind of at that stage of it, but I'm almost better, which is good. So it looks like we're versing Graveyard right now. So it's kind of, it could really go either way. I feel like what you need to do in this matchup is you need to get a lot of your damage in single elixir, because if you don't, in double and triple, they'll be able to overwhelm you pretty easily. So I cycled a Poison there because I have a feeling we can get back to another by the time he Graveyards, and even if he doesn't, we still have Bats and Log we could use, so I'm not really too worried. We're going to try to block here. Yeah, there we go. That worked out nicely. And I don't think he has Elixir to Poison, so we should be kind of chilling here. We're going to send a Miner on his tower, and then... Oh, well, the Baby Dragon locked on. That wasn't good, but... I think we're fine because the Miner got a lot of damage. Definitely should have Minored on defense there instead of going for the Miner on his tower, but I don't think it's too big a deal. We're going to send in Wall Breakers because this is going to... Wow, it actually forces a Bomb Tower out of him. We're going to Ice Golem this lane, and then we're also going to play Bats because I have a feeling he's probably going to NATO this or Baby Dragon. Probably NATO. Yeah, there's the NATO. So I guess we'll cycle a Log, getting some chip. And then we're going to go ahead and actually rush the opposite lane here. Oh, this is good. He's going to have to bar barrel this, right? And then one might connect. Not close, but not quite. Okay, we're just going to Ice Golem that. Go for Bats on the Knight, and then we're going to need to Poison this as well. So... he doesn't have a Knight in cycle. He's going to have to Ice Wizard here, right? NATO, okay. We're going to go Wall Breakers. We need to make sure we're continuing to keep up the pressure. I feel like that's the most important thing for us here. And we're always going to make sure we're going opposite lane. So we're going to go with Bats, Ice Golem, Miner, and then we're actually going to go ahead and play Wall Breakers as well. And he's just going to Bar Barrel. Oh, could they? Oh, one of them snuck through. That's so good, guys. Look at all the damage we're getting. We're going to go Poison. And then we're going to Ice Golem here. And then let's go for... we're going to go Miner. It's not in safe spot, but we're so far into this match where I feel like it's okay. Alright. He had to spend a lot of Elixir there. Things are really, really close right now. Pretty even. We're going to log that back. And he's going to once again go ahead and... Graveyard, so we need to get a Poison down on that. Good catch on his end. Okay, he doesn't catch the Miner. Ice Golem could get death damage. Oh, it does. That guys, you do not know how much that means. That's actually really good. We're gonna Poison. We're gonna go Miner in the back this time. We're gonna Log here. He caught it. No. He didn't catch that one. He doesn't need it, though. We're going to poison the tower. Log finishes the game off. And we end up getting the first win versus a graveyard deck. So, as I said, the poison is what allows you to beat those graveyard decks. We had a really kind of rocky start. The fact that the baby dragon locked on our tower, that was not really good. That I defended that pretty poorly, but we still ended up making a huge comeback. We just identified that we needed to rush the opposite lane, keep trying to get chip with our miners, and eventually we were able to drop the poison at the end. So really what you have to do versus any deck that's pretty heavy, like Graveyard or Golem, you really have to keep the pressure up and not allow them to build up a huge push. Same applies versus Lava Hound. All right, let's go. So I think we're one off 7,200 now. And see what we play against here. But whenever the match starts, you want to be thinking, like, what do you want to drop? You want to either split Wall Breakers to start the game off, you want to go Miner to start the game off, or if your cycle's really messed up, you could just cycle Skeletons in the back and then just go for Wall Breakers, then go for Miner. But you're making quick plays with this deck. You're always making the starting move. But you never want to start the game off with a Hunter. That's one thing you're not doing. You also don't want to start the game off with, like a Poison. Honestly, even Ice Golem, I feel like isn't the best start either. Just Wall Breakers, Log, Skeletons, and Miner are going to be your best starting plays. So we're going to split Wall Breakers here. He's going to Log one, play Skeletons on the other. So he's going to fully stop them. But he did have to spend 3 Elixir to do so. So that's totally fine for us here. I believe this guy plays, yeah, I was going to say Royal Hogs. So we got to watch out for his Magic Archer. That's why I played the Ice Golem. He's going to Fireball that, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Isn't this the guy who uses 3M? Yeah, I think he uses 3M. Do we need to log that, or is he not going to play anything? Yeah, it looks like he isn't going to play anything, so we can just let that be. We're going to cycle Skeletons here. And then as soon as he drops his 3M, we can just go ahead and poison. That's totally fine. I feel like we don't want to... I'm actually going to go ahead and rush opposite here. He's surprisingly going to let both the Wall Breakers connect. So we now have ourselves a pretty close game right now because he got some damage with the Royal Hogs, but for whatever reason, he let the Wall Breakers connect. He was probably hoping he'd get more damage than he got there. But yeah, that was great for us. So I'm thinking here we could send a Miner. We're going to play it in the front this time and then go for Wall Breakers. This way we'd see if we... I don't know if he meant to do that. I don't think that's what he meant to do. I could be wrong, but I don't recall 3M at the bridge being a play. Unless he just expected us to not defend it for some reason. There we go, guys. We predicted his prediction Fireball as well. So that was a great play on our part. We predicted that. I knew he was going to Fireball, so I held off on the Hunter just for a second. We're going to go Wall Breakers opposite lane here, and then we're going to actually go ahead and... Well, yeah, we're definitely going to Miner. Oh, no, that was not good. The Miner went to complete waste. But he isn't going to take our tower out, so he's going to need to get... Surprisingly, though, he's going to give us some great poison value here. I do clip that. Yeah, he's going to have to go Royal Hogs here. We're just going to play Bats. I mean, I don't really want to, overspend in any way. No, that wasn't supposed to be a point. Okay, that's fine. Luckily, he played a Hunter into it. That was not supposed to be a poison, guys. That was supposed to be, but it's okay. Our cycle's so quick. We can get back to another poison, so we're actually totally fine here. We're going to go for minor. We're going to go for poison here. And then, yeah, we should be able to take out those 3M, so we're totally fine here. That's what's nice about the cycle being so fast. I was kind of panicking there for a second, but we're going to go minor. We're going to poison. We got to watch out, though, for... Yep, there they are. So we're just going to get a nice log rolling through there to finish them off. We're going to actually throw another poison. We're going to poison again. We just need to get a poison on his tower. Minor. Let's go, guys. GG. That was a really nice win. Props to him for being so high up using 3M. 3M is not that good right now. Just because of the 3-second deploy time. You can see, normally if 3M had a 1-second deploy time, that matchup would be so much, like, easier for him. But that shows you exactly why 3M are just not good right now. Because you can easily, just cycle back to another poison by the time you have to deal with the 3M. And then he even went for 3M at the bridge a couple of times, but we were still able to get back to a poison after just using it, just due to the fact that, like, our cycle's so much faster than his. I mean, 2.5. All right, nice. We're at 7,200. We're going to go into another game here, see if we can keep pushing up, because we're still not even in the top 200. We're kind of, I think, like a game or two off. I'm actually not even at my season highest either. I kind of tilted like 100 trophies and then took a break, and then now I'm recording again. But yeah, we'll see. Because just the thing I really like about about this deck is just the ability to outcycle. So we're playing CHN here. We're gonna go ahead and wall breakers. He could be using Mortar. You know what? I'm gonna poison. I feel like that Mortar would have been kind of annoying to defend. Hunter wouldn't have been the best of answers to take out a Dark Goblin. So no, the bats. We're gonna try to go in here. Okay, good fireball. Oh man, not the best start, guys. Those bats just locked on our tower. Oh wow, he doesn't have anything for the hunter. We're actually back in this game already just because of that hunter getting a couple shots. That's crazy. Wow. We're just gonna go ahead and split skeletons here. Bats. And then we're going to send in wall breakers again. I don't know what's going on right now. Felt like he was leaking a lot of elixir there. I don't know. No, I wanted to log the mortar too. Oh man, guys, that was an awful log. I wanted to hit the mortar and the Dark Goblin, but we still have a chance of coming back, but wow, guys, that was an awful, awful play on my part. Because that would have definitely... We would have had so much more HP on our tower had that not happened. Looks like we are going to get a lot of damage here. We're going to go cycle another poison on his tower here. We're going to miner in the back. This could definitely end up juking him out because the poison's there. Yeah, that juked him out. We're going to have to poison this. Oh, yeah, guys, we lost. That's unfortunate. If I didn't miss the log on the Mortar and Dark Goblin, I actually think we would have been fine. Oh, yeah, that's the thing with this deck. You can't make, if you make a big mistake, it ends up usually costing you the game. So, yeah, that's kind of exactly what happened there. I just messed up that one log that I thought was going to be in range of the... I thought the Dark Goblin was going to be in range of the log, but unfortunately, it had just walked out of range by the time the log deployed. Therefore, I wasn't able to hit the Mortar and the Dark Goblin, which would have been really good. His Dark Goblin took out my tower so low, and then from that point on, I was just kind of spamming his tower with miners and poisons, hoping I could possibly come back. But, unfortunately, that was not the case, but obviously he played pretty well, so no, not too much shame there, of course. So it looks like this guy has Ice Wizard. IMJP could be using a lot of different things. He's a pretty versatile player, so I am not really sure what this is yet, but it looks like he is going to have Baby Dragon, which kind of implies that it's Graveyard. So I guess we'll go for Ice Golem here. And, you know, we beat Graveyard before. Right? We could definitely do it again, but like I said, it really can go either way. It sort of depends on, it really depends on how well the Graveyard player plays, and also, you know, it's really important you get the minor connections. We unfortunately don't get that wall breaker to connect. It was really, really close. I wasn't sure if it was going to, but it was so close. We're gonna go Skeletons here. Okay, I guess we'll just split bats. We could also freely cycle a log. He doesn't have NATO in cycle. We're going to play miner in the back, and then we're actually in the wall breakers as well. There's his Baby Drag. Okay, good defense on his part. We're going to Hunter this time. I feel like, you know, I feel like Ice Golem would have also been fine, but since the Bard Barrel was up, was there too, I wasn't sure if it would have fully stopped it. So we're down Elixir here, which is kind of unfortunate. But I really don't want to let him build up a push behind the Knight, so I'm going to have to keep applying a bit of pressure opposite lane. He's going to Bard Barrel, I think. Oh, wow, no, he played Bomb Tower. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. You really just have to make sure you're keeping up the pressure, and then it's just super annoying for them. So, wow, okay, we're going to miner, see if this will... Oh, wow, let's go, guys. We got them to connect. He's going in hard here. Okay. We're going to miner in the back. We're going to go wall breakers, see if he NATOs. If he does, that's fine. He does. That's totally fine. We've already taken half of his tower. So at this point, if he NATOs, it's really... I don't have too much of a problem with it. We are going to miner, though. We're going to make sure we're keeping the pressure up. He doesn't have Knight in cycle. He's not able to catch it. We're going to go for a Hunter here. We're going to go for wall breakers. And then we're going to need to log this. We're going to go for miner again. We're going to go skeletons. Okay, that's... Looks like he's setting up another push here. We're just going to poison that. We're going to go Miner. And then we're going to Hunter. I'm not sure the Hunter was really needed, but I guess it's okay. He doesn't catch it. We're playing the safe, guys. No need to rush things here. Next poison, though, takes it. That is going to do it. GG versus IMJP. So, I think we're going to... Oh my god, we got a plus 40. Let's go, guys. All right. Sorry if you guys hear my dog barking in the background. I'm not sure if you guys do. But, I think we're going to end off that one. That was only 1, 2, 3, 4 games. But you can see how long they are. These matches are very, very long with this deck. That's the thing. Really, unless you're versing like Lava Hound or Golem, the matches take a really, really long time, because the goal of this deck is you're trying to chip out your opponent, right? So you can't really rush things. You have to kind of take it nice and slow, eventually outcycle them, keep up the pressure. So I think that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this deck. If you're really enjoying these cycle decks, I really am. I feel like I've really been improving with just a bunch of different cycle decks recently. Like, I feel like, honestly, my advice to you guys is, for those of you stuck to the end of the video, you're going to hear this. My advice to you guys, if you really want to improve as a player, is to really just don't be afraid to try different decks, try new things. That's what I used to be kind of, like that. I used to run only beatdown decks, like Giant, Golem, Lava Hound, and then I really recently have just kind of I forced myself to try using cycle decks. Was really hard at first, but now I feel like I'm at the point where they're just really fun to use, because you're just you're able to really outcycle even matchups that seem hard or difficult. You're really just able to outplay your opponent, and it's just a really good feeling. Whereas with beatdown, if you get a bad matchup, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do because you can't outcycle them. Whereas with cycle, you can easily do it. So thanks again. Until next time, guys.